cat foot. My honey's back there, but we came back to do one more video. I was going to do 3 more, but I think I'll save the other 2 for tomorrow. But I just want to share with you my geeky haul from yesterday. What are you doing? Well, one item not so much geeky, but they're really cool. So, but me and my neighbor, Mama Kathy, across the street, she had to go out on some errands and wanted to see if I wanted to go. And her aunt died yesterday morning, or sometime night before last, somewhere. But she passed in her sleep. She's 99 years old. It's her mother's sister, but she lives with her mother across the street that I've known all my life. So she's always been like a grandmother to me. I got her name's Cecilia, but I call her Granny C. And so when her husband died a couple years ago, her daughter Kathy, that I've known all my life too, because me and her 2 little girls, well, they're not little anymore. They're around my age, but when we were all, little kids, we all used to play with each other. So now my mom's gone. Mama Kathy's been like my second mother. So whenever she wants to go out, especially if she's feeling bad like she was yesterday, and she likes for me to go with her. I'm one of her kids. And so we always go to this thrift shop by my house, and we so need to check out some other ones too. But this one is so great. I think there's only been one time out of like a billion times I've been so far that I didn't find anything. But I'll show you what I got. Now, this isn't geeky, but I found a brand new pair of really cool looking jeans. And I'm down to my last pair of jeans, so I needed a new pair. Now it's a mirror, and it's broken. I mean, it's got like a diagonal crack down it, and you'll see that. But I couldn't just pass it up. And if any of you have any suggestions on what, because it's a framed mirror with a design on it, and but it's not one of those frames that have the cover on it. So if any of you have some suggestions on how I can fix, well, you can't fix this item, but I mean, it's a broken mirror, but how I can fix it so that the 2 pieces, because it's just the mirror is just broken in half diagonally, so I mean it's just 2 pieces, but I don't want to fall out of this little frame and break any further. So if any of you could suggest to me on how to fix it, or at least so where the pieces don't fall out. But this is why I wanted it. I mean, it was $4, but then it was half off, so it was $2. And I was just like, for a broken mirror with the Beatles on it, yeah, I could do $2 on that. But I thought it was really, really cool. I grew up, on all different types of genres of music, actually, but I'm always going to love classic rock a lot, and I really love the Beatles, so I couldn't walk away from that. It was very nice and unique, so. But the last thing I got is what is really exciting me, because it's one of my favorite comic book characters. I know some people consider him a hero, sometimes a villain, somewhere in between, an anti-hero or whatever, but it's gonna match my Switchblade, and it's brand freaking new, and it is from Marvel, but it is a Punisher shirt! I love the Punisher. One of my first pops was the 4 exclusive pops from Walgreens, which include the Punisher. He was the last one I needed and the one I wanted the most. So I love the Punisher. So yeah, excited about that. Anyways, that was just yesterday's geeky haul from the thrift store. I just wanted to show that real quick. I've got to get these videos edited and uploaded. Then I'm wrapping up my final project for an online course I'm taking, or took, because it's over now. It ended last Friday. And it was Rise of the Superheroes, History of Comics online course from edX. And it's co-taught by Stan Lee. And it was a free course, but if you paid for the verified course, when you finish the course and pass your final project, or if you pass your final project, you get a PDF file that has your certificate and a lot of signed artwork by Stan Lee, Michael Uslan, and a bunch of other comic book artists. I couldn't remember who all it was, but and I actually had saved for that, and then if you remember, the dogs got sick, and emergency vet visits, and then I was sick and in the hospital, and when I got out, my disability didn't cover all my medications. I had to pay out of pocket, and it really put me in the hole. And so I ended up losing my money I had set back for that course. But one of my fellow classmates in the group, he did not want me to miss out on this very, very special, first time, one of a kind of class. And so he made sure I got the verified course. But I have not been able to bounce back since I got out of the hospital. I am just still so tired and still sick, and I think I feel like I'm getting sick with that same funk all over again. And I just, between me and the dogs being sick for so long, I got behind in my project, and the project was due this past Friday, but the edX was very generous and kind enough to give me an extension on my project, which is due tomorrow night. So I'm just about done with it. I finished all the artwork over the weekend, and I'm just now putting my storyboard and my panels together. So that should be done tomorrow, but I need to finish getting that done. So that's it, and I'm not going to make the other 2 or 3 videos that I wanted to do. I'm going to come back in and do those tomorrow evening after I finish my project. So right now I'm going to get pictures made of all my goodies from the day, and get back there and get my videos edited, upload to YouTube, and get back to my project. So, peace out.